Go on YouTube. I know my videos aren't very exciting. I don't have that much stuff going on at the same time and stuff like that, you know, like Yoakum does and Venom Fang X does and stuff like that. And I know sometimes my videos don't make sense, and I know sometimes I have problems with my videos, you know. I want to talk about faith. Faith is this thing we hope for but not yet seen. I want to talk about faith and the type of ministry I've seen on YouTube. I've seen this since I've been on here. I've seen this endless circle that goes nowhere between atheists and Christians about evolution and about Jesus. It goes nowhere. It's just an endless circle. There's a time to minister to someone as much as you can, you know, if they accept it, of course, and not forcing it. And then there's a time, if that person isn't getting it, to drop it, let them go, put them in God's hands, and just pray for them. Be a friend there for them. Stop trying to prove your point of view compared to his point of view. There's a time for that. And for someone out there who I'm speaking with to, I think you'll know it in your heart that time is now. You can't save him. All you can do is point the direction, and you did the best thing you could do. You did your best to point him in that direction. Now it's his choice whether to accept what you said to him or not. Talking about a lot of people. Some people are just too pig-headed. They love the way their life is. They want the way their life is. They don't want it to change. They don't want it to have any boundaries in their life that actually does them good. Some people just don't want it. Some people believe in God and Jesus. You know, actually a lot of people believe in God and Jesus. And they decide, that's not what I want to follow. That's, you know, the saddest thing people can hear. You know, and I know in the Word that if you have knowledge and you keep it to yourself, you know, this isn't the exact context of course. If you have knowledge about my Word, keep it to yourself. There's no use for you. And sure, we preach in ministry videos, you know, and we switch them back and forth and have discussions. But to me, just one point between the evolution and the Bible is it's an endless circle. It's a circle that I don't see an end to. You know, it's like what one man says. Which one's longer, a line or a laser that starts and goes? That's a very interesting question. Which one's the longer? That's a very interesting question. Because they both can go for eternity. Non-ending. Who created the planets in the universe? I believe God did. Let's say, for an argument here, why are all the planets that we see are round? Why aren't they all different shapes and stuff? Well, I've heard someone say it's because of gravity. The moon has no gravity. It has nothing to force it to be circle. Neither does the sun. Neither does Mars. Neither does Jupiter. Neither does Saturn. Neither does Pluto. None of those planets are round, including comets themselves. Some comets. have any reason to be round, and they have no gravity to keep him round, circled. Does that mean that every planet in the universe just happens to be round? Well, so far every planet we've seen is round. And something that is the same like that, isn't that a creator that created that? Like a camera. Let's take my camera for instance. It takes my picture. My 360 camera takes my picture. Okay? I can go buy a camera at the store and it'll do the same thing. It'll take my picture. It's three different types of camera. But they were all created by a person. They all had a creator. Do I believe in evolution? No way. Do I believe that some science stuff can coexist with the Bible? Yes, I do. Because there are some science things that's in the Bible. I'm not going to start quoting scripture. I actually learned this from watching you guys' video. Science learned a lot from the Bible. And I've learned a lot from the Bible, or from science about the Bible. Thanks to you guys. But isn't it just an endless circle? An endless argument? You know, if you say it and you're saying time's almost up, then we can't stick with one person for very long. Because there are millions of people who need Jesus. And I agree with, I forgot what his name is, but calling them knuckleheads, sorry Yoakum, no offense against you, but calling them knuckleheads and calling them names, I know it's tough love, you know, that's called tough love, but is that doing more harm? Is that drawing them away from you? When you call them those things, maybe it offends them. You know, I know they call you names, but I don't care what they call me. Literally, I've been calling names my whole life, but I know what my heart is. I'm not here for them. They can call me whatever they want. That's not why I'm here. Why take it personally, if I'm not here for them? I'm here for Jesus. I'm going to make a part 2 of this. We're at 8 minutes right now. And I've got another question for my Christian friends, and I'm going to send this video to everyone. And it's going to say letter to my Christian friends. I like to get their input on it. I do believe in a creator, Jesus Christ. I believe him with my whole heart. I'll die for him. I'd suffer for him. I'd do anything for him. And me, with that personality of doing everything for Jesus, someone I can't see or touch, helps me to do anything for someone that I can. Push him out of the way before a truck or a bus hit him. Jump in front of the path of the bullet that was meant for them. You know? These are the things that we learn. I'll give you a little example. And this has happened in the news. The Virginia Tech massacre was an awful thing. I'll try to get this done in a minute. An awful thing that happened. But nobody attempted to stop him. No one. Well, a man came in to a Baptist church picnic they were having. Okay? With an assault rifle. And I'm sure a lot of people have heard about this. This is the difference between Christians and non-believers. The man kissed his son, and then he pointed the gun at his wife, and he pulled the trigger, hitting her in the shoulder. And he just started shooting. Before he got the fourth shot off, 3 to 5 Baptist Christians ran over and grabbed him, and grabbed the gun. They could have been killed, but they didn't care, because they knew where they were going if they did. They trusted in Jesus, had faith in Jesus, that they weren't going to get shot. And this man needed to be stopped. You can't just let him start shooting everyone. And the police officer asked the man, "Why did you do it?" You know what the man answered him? "It's between me and the church." That's it. No more answers. Very interesting. Part 2 is coming up. I hope you enjoy this video. It's just me talking and stuff that's coming to my mind to talk about. Till then, ladies, and God bless.